Hello, welcome to another episode of Got to Have. I pulled up this listing because there's an interesting book that I think everybody would like to see. Sure, it's an Amazing Fantasy 15, 3.0, 22,500, but this is one I want to bring to everyone's attention. It has always been a lot of questions on books with coupon cuts out, a lot of debates. It's not up to me to tell you guys what's the maximum grade a book can be without a coupon. You can see it for yourself. For those that think that a book without a coupon shouldn't be more than a 1.5, here you go with a Green Label 4.0, okay? Don't shoot the messenger. You know how I feel about Green Label, all right? But I think this is a fairly decent deal. Consider that this is a 3.0 with a bunch of books, including this Spider-Man. Hard to say. You guys with GPA can figure it out. Next up is this 3.0 for 18,950. Also, I would say a fair deal, not a great deal. But man, look at this one. Okay, you see there's a marker on the cover. You see that? There's a couple questions over the past few weeks on how much the marker impact the grades, and the answer is not much for low grade books. If this book were mid-grade, sure, that would ding the grades a little bit, but when you're talking about 1.0 to 4.0, a little writing, handwriting, pencil writing, marker, not a huge impact. Look at this 1.5. If you can't afford those 3.0, look at this. A 1.5 is over 10 grand. This one looked like heavily water damaged, okay? A book look like this when it is heavily water damaged. Regardless, look at the back cover on this one. 1.5. Look at that. 10,500. That might be a GPA record. Now, if you still can't afford 1.5, here's a 1.0. There you go. Under 10 grand, still affordable. Now, I include this book for the missing pieces. Look at this big chunk on the bottom left, okay? And look at how big the chunk is missing on the back cover. Okay, so there you go. That's the reason. Keep a good book to keep for your reference as far as big piece missing. Now the big piece is also missing on the last page, okay? So not just the back cover, also on the last page. You can see right there. Take a look at what's the cover is missing, a little bigger piece than the last page. But there you go, okay? For me, it's a good reference for 1.0 with big pieces missing. Not that I agree with this grade, mind you. It's always. Here you have The Journey into Mystery 83, a raw book. Ooh. Nice looking though. What do you think? Forget about restoration. There's no way to tell, okay? No way to tell based on what we can see here. But look at this. This is pretty nice. Okay, it looks like there is how big of a tear is this? Look like maybe 1.5 inch to 2 inch tear on the back cover. I still think this could be like a 4.0-ish. Okay, could be higher, but I would be comfortable in giving it a 4.0, if not 4.5. Would be hard to give it of anything more than that though. But regardless, 3,251. Now this is a book you don't see often. How often do you see this book in this condition? That's a pretty nice looking copy of Action 242. Look at that deep purple. Sure, has some flaws down there. Did this book, I can see a 5. If not even likely, maybe even a 5.5, right? Not a problem there. Wouldn't shock me a bit if this sit in a CGC or CBCS 6.0. Would not shock me, but for me, I would cap it out at 5.5. Zombie Tramp fan, here you go. Is this the highest you have ever seen for these two books? I don't know. I just know there's a lot of Zombie Tramp fans out there, and I saw this listing, issue 1 and 2 with signature 9.8, 3,400. Woo! Now this book here, okay, I have seen this book many times, but tell me if I'm wrong. But 3,850 seemed like a low price for this book. I think I have seen it in much higher prices, but since I don't have GPA, I don't know. Sure, this book have a little crack right here, which can be reholder for including shipping costs. It might cost you 25 bucks, 30 bucks, maybe even 40. Consider the shipping back and forth will cost you 30 bucks, and then CGC's charge another 15. The reholder, so you might look at anywhere from $45 to $50. So, but I just think 3,850 is low. For the Venom fan, if you're not aware, I'm sure many people are aware, but for this Venom Lethal Protector, if you can find in the wild this Arrow variant, go for it, because it fetch big money. 1675. Okay, I have seen 9.8 copy go for in a slab for like crazy money, like even more than $2,000. So I'm not sure. This book looked pretty nice, to be honest. Look at that, razor sharp corner and edges. I think the seller of this book should have slabbed it, because I think, correct me if I'm wrong, once again, for those that have GPA, I think this book in a 9.6, 9.8 slab will go for a lot higher than 1675. Detective 38 in a Fortress, 13,500. Now this book, hard to tell. Okay, hard to tell what the grade is. Okay, they look pretty beat as far as the spine. Who knows what's going on with the spine if this book is attached. Look like there's a lot of old tape that are gone. Remove. Okay, hard to tell. The description doesn't say much. Okay, you can see the description. It doesn't say much about. Well, the seller say that he think the book is he think a grader, someone that know how to grade, gave it a 2 to 4, but he think it's more like 3 to 3.5. Well, my opinion, hard to say, because I don't know what's going on with the staples. Can this be a 4? I don't think so. Okay. Can it be a 3? Maybe. All depends on what's going on at the spine and the staple. But if the book is detached, with all kind of tape at the spine to hold it together. You might even look at lower than a 2. This one's for Reaper Tate, if he's watching. I know he's a big fan of this book. A 1.8 copy go for 4,860. Yowza! Incredible Hulk 9.2. This might be a record. Once again, for those with GPA, you can check for yourself. I just pulled it up because usually I see 9.4 copy go for over 4,000, but this one here, well, I included this book because of the best offer buy it now. Once again, for those that are not familiar with watch count, okay, you can copy and paste the link, and then here you go. It's sold for $4,500. Okay, so once again, if you don't want to know what the true sales price of a book is, use watch count, especially when you see a best offer. I don't know why to this day. I don't know why why eBay decide to do what they do as far as removing the information. Won't be a week without a huge lot from Neat Stuff. There's a whole bunch of stuff here. A lot of sweetness. Retail 32,000. Check out this lot. Woohoo! Check out that date stamp. Now I like that. Look like low to mid grade, right? Mid grade. A lot of date stamp. Look at that. Another date stamp on Nick Fury. Like I said, low to mid grade. Silver Age. Not a lot of like big keys, but there are keys. Just like this beat up Thor 126. You know what's nice looking? This Captain America 113. Me likey. Me likey. But look at that. Good luck to the buyer. That's all I gotta say. Good luck. Hopefully you got a good deal. But look at this one, okay? This is the one that I caught my attention. Another lot. How much did this one go for? 3505. 3505, and it's from the famous Silver Age Edgar Church made up pedigree. Look at this though. You can say whatever you want about Neat Stuff, but holy cow, look at this stunning beauty. Wowza. Oh my goodness. As Dr. Von Schiller would say, goodness gracious, shizzle. My God, look at that. This is a nice looking high grade lot from the Edgar Church Silver Age collection. Look at that. There you go. This is one for Patrick. Hulk 141. I think he wants a copy of that. Look at the high grade book. Look at these beautiful, razor sharp, stunning beauties. It's nice. Okay, so I think this could be a great buy for somebody. You know, who knows? There might be a whole lot of 9.6 and 9.8 Silver Age books in here. Holy cow. Holy cow. Look at those Conan. Nice. Look at that. Conan 11 and 10. Sweet. Nice. You know, I usually am not a big fan of many of Neat Stuff lots, but that one got my attention. This one also got my attention. This is the Bronze Edgar Church. Once again, retail 45,000, sold for 3,450. Let's take a look. Look at that. That Captain Marvel 26 looked pretty sweet to me. That looked like a 9.6, even could be better. But the Marvel Premiere one, hard to say. It's beautifully centered, even with the white spine, but the white spine is perfectly straight down. The edge look pretty good. The only thing that kind of got me not sure is the bottom left corner right down there. I'm not sure what's going on there, if there's a little spine split or not, but if not, could be a sweet copy. Look at that Marvel Feature 3. That's a tough picture frame book to find in high grade. And this is a pretty nice looking book there. Look at that, perfectly centered. Whoosh, nice. A lot of sweetness here, right? A lot of sweetness. Check these out. My goodness. These look pretty nice. Okay, once again, look at that Luke Cage #2. Luke Cage #2 is a super tough book to find in high grade, in my opinion, especially one that have a super white cover. Okay, so many a copy of this book, even my copy, are yellow. Drive me nuts. But it's one of those books where it's not that important for me to replace. Regardless, this have a lot of high grade books, but also a lot of not so awesome titles. Regardless, somebody bought it. So much goodness. Last but not least, you know me, every week I keep my eyes out for Blacklight poster. This one was on my watch list. As you can see, it's pretty beat, okay? It's pretty beat. All kind of creases, tears, and look at the price, $131. Hell no. Hell no. Would I pay $50? Yeah. Would I pay $100? No. Definitely not $131. But that's it, folks. Thanks for watching. Until next week. Bye-bye.